Morning. Previous class we were discussing problems on binomial distribution. I think I completed this one, eighth one. Is that correct? Anyone please unmute and respond.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
okay? This one is the last problem. We'll move on. Next. How many joined? Okay. Well, let us start. An airline knows that 5% of the people making reservations on a certain flight will not turn up. Will not turn up means will not travel. Consequently, their policy is to sell 52 tickets for a flight that can hold only 50 people. The flight can accommodate only 50 people, but the airline sells 52 tickets. What is the probability that there will be a seat for every passenger who travels? Turn up means travels. First, let's define X. What is X? Let X denote the number of passengers who will not turn up, who will not travel, will not travel. Let X denote the number of passengers who will not travel. Come to the first statement of this problem. What is first statement? An airline knows 5% of the people making reservation on a certain flight will not travel. Therefore, probability that a passenger made reservation will not travel is 5%. 5% means 5% means per 100. 5 divided by 100, this will be equal to 0.05. And we know that P plus Q is equal to 1. Therefore, Q is equal to 1 minus P. This is equal to 1 minus P and P is 0.05. 1 minus 0.05 is 0.95. And the airline sells 52 tickets. Take N is equal to 52, number of trials. N is equal to 52. Now construct the probability function. Probability function P of X is given by NCX into P power X into Q power N minus X. This is the probability function. P of X is equal to NCX into P power X into Q power N minus X. Substitute. P of X is equal to NCX and N is 52. 52 tickets sold. 52 into Cx into P power X. P is 0.05 whole power X into Q power N minus X. Q is 0.95 whole power N minus X. N is 52. 52 minus X. This is the probability function. 52 Cx into 0.05 whole power X into 0.95 whole power 52 minus X. So the probability function with respect to this given data. Next. Consequently, their policy is to sell 52 tickets for a flight that can hold only 50 people. What is the probability that there will be a seat for every passenger? How do you approach this? 52 tickets. Airline sells 52 tickets. Suppose 2 passengers will not turn up. I start from 0 anyway. Suppose 52 tickets. Suppose 0 number of passengers will not travel. Will everyone get a seat? No. 52 tickets, but there are only 50 people. Therefore, 2 people will not get a seat. Suppose 1 will not travel. 1 passenger will not travel. Then everyone will get a seat. Then if 1 passenger will not travel, then there will be 51 passengers for 50 seats. Everyone will not get a seat. What if 2 passengers will not travel? If 2 passengers will not travel, then there will be 50 passengers for 50 seats. Everyone will get a seat. If 3 passengers will not travel, then there will be 49 passengers for 50 seats. Everyone will get a seat. Similarly, if 4 passengers will not travel, then there will be 48 passengers for these 50 seats. Everyone will get a seat. Therefore, if x is greater than or equal to 2, everyone will get a seat. X is greater than or equal to 2. P when x greater than or equal to 2. Greater than or equal to 2 means P of 2 plus P of 3. This is the expansion. X greater than or equal to 2 means 2 is the least value which is attained by x. Therefore, P of 2 plus P of 3 plus P of 4 up to P of 52. 52 tickets are there. But this is not possible to calculate. Therefore, we use the expression P plus Q is equal to 1. Therefore, P when x greater than or equal to 2 is equal to P is equal to 1 minus Q. Therefore, 1 minus, if P is x greater than or equal to 2, then what is Q? What is Q? Q is something which is not P. Anyone? Am I audible?
P of x less than 2.
Yes. P when x is less than 2. That's correct. P when x is less than 2. Therefore, this is equal to 1 minus P when x less than 2 means P of 0. 0 is less than 2 plus P of 1. 1 is less than 2. 1 minus P of 0 plus P of 1. That is a required probability. Therefore, P when x greater than or equal to 2 is equal to 1 minus P of 0 plus P of 1. Rest you can do. This is equal to 1 minus P of 0. Put x is equal to 0 here. 52 C naught. 52 C naught into 0.05 whole power 0. X is equal to 0 means 0.05 whole power 0 is 1 into 0.95 whole power 52. Minus into plus minus P of 1 is 52 C1 into 0.95 whole power x. X is 1 into this is 0.05 into 0.95 whole power n minus x. 52 minus 1 is 51. You calculate it. Check whether it is equal to 0.7405 or not. If 2 passengers and more than 2 passengers will not travel, then everyone will get a seat. It's correct. 0.7405.
Yes, sir.
0.7405. Next one. An underground mine has 5 pumps installed for pumping out storm water. The probability of any one of the pumps failing during the storm is 1 by 8. What is the probability that at least 2 pumps will be working? What is the probability that at least 2 pumps will be working? Let's define X. Let X denote the number of pumps working properly. Let X denote the number of pumps working properly. Success is probability of success is working and failure is not working. What is the probability of success? The probability of any one of the pumps failing during the storm is 1 by 8. Q is 1 by 8. Success is working. Here, let X denote the number of pumps working. Therefore, success is working and failure is not working. Now write probability of success, that is P, probability of failure, that is Q. It's given that the probability of any one of the pumps failing during the storm is 1 by 8. Q is equal to 1 by 8. Not working is Q, 1 by 8. We know that P plus Q is equal to 1. Therefore, P is equal to 7 by 8. There are 5 pumps. Therefore, N is equal to 5. Now write the probability function, which is given by P of X is equal to NCX into P power X into Q power N minus X. Therefore, this is equal to NCX. 5 pumps are there. Therefore, N is equal to 5CX into P is 7 by 8 whole power X into Q is 1 by 8 whole power N minus X, and N is 5. Therefore, 5 minus X. This is what I have done here. 5CX into 7 by 8 whole power X into 1 by 8 whole power 5 minus X. That is the probability function. What is the probability that at least 2 pumps will be working? At least 2 pumps will be working. That means 2 is the least value attained by X. That can be written as P, where X is greater than or equal to 2. What will be the expansion? 2. 2 is equal to 2. 3. 3 is greater than 2. P of 3 plus P of 4 plus P of 5. There are 5 pumps. Therefore, X cannot take value which is beyond that 5. 5 is the maximum value. P of 2 plus P of 3 plus P of 4 plus P of 5. Plus taken 2. P of 2 is 5C2 into 7 by 8 whole power X. X is equal to 2 into 1 by 8 whole power 5 minus 2 is 3 plus P of 3 is 5C3 into 7 by 8 whole power 3 into 1 by 8 whole power 5 minus 3 is 2. Similarly, P of 4. P of 4 is 5C4 into 7 by 8 whole power 4 into 1 by 8 whole power 5 minus 4 is 1. Plus last one is P of 5, that is 5C5. 5C5 is 1 into 7 by 8 whole power X is 5 into 1 by 8 whole power 5 minus 5 is 0. Any finite quantity raised to 0 is 1. Simplify this and check whether this is equal to 0.9989. 0.9989. once you finish the calculations. Just 3.9989.
Point 9989.
Sorry, 0.9989. Point 9989. Is this clear? This problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one. In a hurdle race, a player has to cross 10 hurdles. The probability that he will clear each hurdle is 5 by 6. What is the probability that he will knock less than 2 hurdles? First, let's define X connected with this problem. Already taken. In a hurdle race, a player has to cross 10 hurdles. There are 10 hurdles, therefore we take n is equal to 10. Each hurdle is a trial, 10 trials. The probability that he will clear each hurdle is 5 by 6. Let X denote the number of hurdles he cleared. He cleared 5 by 6. Therefore, probability of clearing hurdles are 5 by 6. If P is equal to 5 by 6, then P plus Q is equal to 1 implies Q is equal to 1 minus P. That is 1 minus 5 by 6. 1 minus 5 by 6 is 1 by 6. Q is equal to 1 by 6, and there are 10 hurdles, therefore n is equal to 10. Now write the probability function. P of X is equal to NCX into P power X into Q power n minus X. Substitute. P of X is equal to NCX, n is 10, CX. P power X, P is 5 by 6 whole power X into Q power n minus X. Q is 1 by 6 whole power n minus X. N is 10, 10 minus X. This is the probability function with respect to this data. Further, what is required? What is the probability that he will knock less than 2 hurdles? Less than 2 means 0 and 1. He may knock 0 number of hurdles. He may knock 1 hurdle. What if he knocks 0 number of hurdles? He knocks 0 number of hurdles means he clears 9 hurdles. That is P of 9. He clears 9 hurdles. If he knocks 2 hurdles, 1 hurdle, less than 2 means 0 and 1. If he knocks 0 hurdle, he clears 9 hurdles. If he knock one hurdle, oh, I made it wrong, right? If he knock 0 hurdle, he clears all the 10 hurdles. If he knock one hurdle, that means he clears 9 hurdles. These are the two possibilities. Therefore, Px greater than or equal to 9 will be our required probability, which is given by P of 9 plus P of 10. What is the probability that he will knock less than 2 hurdles? Less than 2 means 0 is permissible, 1 is permissible. He may knock 0 number of hurdles, he may knock 1 hurdle. If he knocks 0 number of hurdles, that means he clears all the 10 hurdles. If he knocks 1 hurdle, then he clears 9 hurdles. Therefore, P of 9 plus P of 10 is required, which is denoted by P where x is greater than or equal to 9. Calculate. P of 9 is 10C9 into 5 by 6 whole power 9. 5 by 6 whole power 9 into 1 by 6 whole power 10 minus x. 1 by 6 whole power 10 minus x. Here x is equal to 9. Therefore, 10 minus 9 is 1 plus P of 10 is 10C10 into 5 by 6 whole power 10 into 1 by 6 whole power 10 minus 10 is 0. Any finite quantity raised to 0 is 1. Calculate. And mark your attendance. I think it's not enabled. Yes, it is enabled now. You can mark your attendance now. To simplify this, I don't have its answer. Just simplify this. P of 9 plus P of 10. Give me the answer. What is the answer?
Point 488.
1.
0.488.
No, it will not cross 1. It is always less than 1. Please do it again.
0.484.
0.484. This may be correct. 0.484. 0.484. This is an important problem. In 800 families with 5 children each, how many families would be expected to have 3 boys, 5 girls, either 2 or 3 boys, at most 2 girls, by assuming probability for boys and girls to be equal? Probabilities for boys and girls to be equal. First, let's define X. Let X denote the number of boys in a family. Let X denote the number of boys in a family, and each family has 5 children. Therefore, we take n is equal to 5. And the probability of having a boy is 1 by 2. It is given by assuming probability for boys and girls to be equal. P is equal to 1 by 2 and Q is equal to 1 by 2. Probability of having a boy 1 by 2, probability of having a girl 1 by 2. And there are 5 children in each family, therefore n is equal to 5. First we write P of X. P of X is equal to NCX into P power X into Q power n minus X. Therefore, this is equal to, that means P of X is equal to NCX, n is equal to 5, 5CX, into P is 1 by 2 or 0.5 whole power X, into Q is also 0.5 whole power n minus X, and n is 5, 5 minus X. This is equal to, that means P of X is equal to 5CX into, bases are same. In such cases, we add the powers. 0.5 whole power X plus 5 minus X is 5. This is the probability function of each family. How many such families are there? 800 families are there. Now multiply both sides by 800. We get 800 into P of X is equal to 800 into 5CX into 0.5 raised to 5. Or you can write it as 0.5 raised to 5 can be written as 1 by 32. 0.5 means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 whole power 5 is 1 by 32. That's what I have written here. 800 into 5CX divided by 32. This is equal to, that means 800 P of X is equal to 5CX as this. 5CX into 800 into 0.5 whole power 5 is 25. This is the probability function of all the 800 families. Let's denote this 800 into P of X by F of X. F of X is equal to 25 into 5CX. 25 into 5CX. That's what I have written here. 25 into 5CX. Probability function. Next, let's consider these 5 cases one by one. 4 cases actually. Probability of having 3 boys. Put X is equal to 3. When X is equal to 3, this will be F of 3. This is equal to 25 into 5C3. Calculate 25 into 5C3.
$250.
250. That's right. Next, second case. Probability of having all the children girls, 5 girls. 5 girls means number of boys will be 0. There are 5 children in each family and all the 5 children are girls. That means number of boys will be 0. Here X denotes the number of boys, therefore F of 0. F of 0 is 25 into 5C0. Calculate. 25 into 5.
25.
Yes, this is always 1. Therefore, this is equal to 25. Either 2 boys or 3 girls. How do you write this? Either 2 boys or 3 boys. That means 2 boys, or means addition and means multiplication. You know that. Either 2 boys f of 2 or 3 boys f of 3. This is equal to 25 into 5c2 plus 25 into 5c3. Either 2 boys or 3 boys.
$500.
500, that's right. 500. Last case, D. At most 2 girls. Number of girls will be 2. Maximum. Not more than 2 girls. The families may have 0 number of girls, 1 girl, 2 girls. If the family has 0 number of girls, means f of 5, all the children are boys. 1 girl means 4 children are boys.